Hey everybody, Mr. Douglas back with another language dive from our sample essay. This time we're going to take a look at one sentence from the conclusion, and it's going to be our model and our own conclusion paragraph for this week's La Llorona essay. Let's start by trying to put this sentence into our own words. My new version of the monster can help us see that we live in a society of individuals from many different cultures and ethnic backgrounds, and we don't all look the same. Try putting that into your own words in your head right now. How to go. From a scale of 0 to 5, how well do you understand this sentence? So my hope is that if you are at like a 0 or 1 or a 2, that you're going to get way closer to a 5 by the end of this language dive. So here's the full sentence. Here's a little bit of context for it. This is coming in our final paragraph, which we know from our hit meal BAM structure is our BAM paragraph. Specifically, this is the part where we're trying to make it universal. In other words, we're trying to take that specific idea that we wrote about the specific text and now connect it to our readers into life nowadays. What's the point of reading this essay? How is it relevant? Let's go chunk by chunk. Here's our first chunk, my new version of the monster. Again, in your head, think through, what does this first chunk tell us? So it says to me that we're talking about that version of Puchin that the sample narrator wrote. Chunk number 2 can help us see. So this is referring back to that previous sentence. This new version can help us see. What's another way of saying can help us see? Again, think in your noggin. So other ways of saying can help is assist us, make it easier to, and then see is imagine or picture or notice. In other words, this sample narrative, this different version of Puchin, can give us some assistance in noticing something new. What new thing are we going to notice on chunk number 3? That we live in a society of individuals from many different cultures and ethnic backgrounds, and we don't all look the same. So they're tapping into the theme there that's present in the new Puchin, that we can't judge someone just by looking at them. Think about how this relates to the world actually around us, the world that we live in. Looking at these posters, for example, we see the fact that we live in a society that has many different cultures in it and many ethnic backgrounds. And clearly, we don't all look the same. What's the relationship between these two ideas? Oh, I gave it away. Oh my gosh. Well, the options were problem solution, cause and effect, and stop my webcam. Definition and example. And because I messed up and you see right there, this is a cause effect statement. Because we live in a society of individuals from many different cultures, of course, as an effect, we don't all look the same. So take a moment on your handout right now to circle cause and effect as a relationship and to mark this top phrase as being the cause and this bottom one as the effect. Okay, so now let's look back at the sentence as a whole. My new version of the monster can help us see that we live in a society of individuals from many different cultures and ethnic backgrounds, and we don't all look the same. So again, fist to 5. At this point, after just a few minutes of unpacking the sentence, do you understand it better? Where would you put yourself from a fist to a 5? Okay, as we start to close up this language dive, let's try out this focus structure that we looked at. Complete the sentence with an effect that fits. Here's our sentence. Tracking progress can help us see that we have worked hard, comma. Here's some options. And our skills have improved. Tracking progress can help us see that we have worked hard and our skills have improved. And we spell accurately. And option C, but our skills have improved. Notice that A and C are really similar. This one's got an and though, and this one's got a but. Which of these three best completes the sentence as an effect of working hard? Boom, you got it. It's A. Tracking progress can help us see that we have worked hard, comma, and our skills have improved. Just like our language dive from the beginning of the week, we see a compound sentence here. We've got up top, tracking progress can help us see that we've worked hard. That's our first idea. And then we've got a comma and a conjunction, this word and, to introduce a second full idea. Our skills have improved. And to show the relationship between them. One thing caused the other. Okay, to wrap things up, on the next page of your handout, you are going to draft a reflection statement or a make it universal statement for your concluding paragraph of your compare and contrast essay about La Llorona. Here again is the sentence that we looked at together today. My new version of the monster, that's a reference to the topic, can help us see, now here's our cause, that we live in a society of individuals from many different cultures and ethnic backgrounds, and that will affect, and we don't all look the same. Here's a sentence that you are going to finish writing. It's also going to have a reference to the topic, this connecting phrase, and then a cause and effect. My new version of La Llorona, this should really say McCall's new version of La Llorona, can help us see that blank and blank. Do your best to complete these two boxes with a cause and effect that makes sense to wrap up your essay and make it universal for your reader. That's all. Hope it helped.